Hello everyone, my name is Cheyenne and welcome to the Adorned Salon channel. It is day, I have no idea, of the quarantine, the stay-at-home orders for the COVID-19 corona pandemic. Yeah, I forgot to start doing the hatch marks on the wall, like they do when you're in a movie and you get sent to prison or a dungeon or a desert island, just so you can keep track of the day. I didn't do that, so I don't know what day it is. And if I'm gonna be stuck on a desert island, I think I'd prefer to be stuck on a dessert island. Yeah, desserts. Can you imagine that? An entire island of nothing but desserts. It'll be like Willy Wonka's tasting room. It'll be great, except it's an island instead of a room. Why has there not been a movie or a book done about that? That would be good. I would want a warmer environment, like a tropical island, which means that chocolate's not necessarily going to be in a solid form. It's going to be too hot. So it'll be the rivers of chocolate rivers on my dessert island. Yeah. Can you imagine it? It's going to smell like cotton candy too, because there's going to be cotton candy trees. It's going to smell really good. Like the Main Street confectionery in the Magic Kingdom. Yeah. Okay, no. The only thing that is going to do is to show how much weight you can gain in a short period of time. Because it's all desserts. All right. I swear, isolation is not affecting my mental health at all. All right, what are we talking about today? I'm banging on the table and it's shaking the camera. It happens. We are talking about bangs today, not explosive bangs or firework bangs or the Big Bang Theory, but hair bangs, because we are well into our quarantine and it's going to start to be a problem for us, our bangs. And, right up there with that box of hair color sitting on the shelf when you're going grocery shopping, because it's looking at you and it's judging you. Yeah, it's like, you need to buy me. And then that little devil pops up on your shoulder and they're totally like, yeah, you really need to buy that, honey. Have you not looked in the mirror lately? Do you see all of those grays? Get that box of hair color and do it. And normally the little angel would pop up on the other side, but it's an angel. It's being good, and it's 6 feet away practicing social distancing, and you can't hear what they're saying. There's a reason why they have to be on your shoulder, because they have to be able to be close to your ear so that you can hear what they're saying. 6 feet away. It's not doing any good. So you go ahead, you pick up that box of hair color. And then when you get home, all right, the angel is still 6 feet away practicing social distancing, so you still can't hear them. And that devil's like, do it. And you do. And then we get to fix it when the salon gets opened. I'm telling you, it's not affecting my mental health at all. So bangs, let me give you some tips, some tricks, some alternatives before you pick up your kid's safety scissors and you decide to take matters into your own hands. All right, so let's talk about the things that you're going to need to achieve this stuff in a successful way. So when you are at the grocery store, as long as they're still allowing you to purchase essential items or non-essential items, we can only purchase essential items here in Vermont now. They have the rest of the store kind of blocked off because they don't want you just sitting there like hanging around, walking around like it's a regular like something to do because you're bored. No, get in, get out, get home, get safe. So if you are able to and you don't already have these things at home, pick yourself up some bobby pins. These babies come in handy. They even have like fancier little bobby pins if you want to get something special to help make you feel good. These little claw clips, these come in handy too. They come in various sizes. I find for bangs this size, or they make ones that are even like smaller. You're probably going to have to find them in like the kids section, but those are sometimes good for if you're just doing like a little bit of hair in them. But keep in mind, like there's only a certain amount of hair that can go into these or the bobby pins and all of that. Headbands are also another good option. Whatever headband that you prefer that doesn't hurt. I'm very picky about my headbands. I tend to get headaches. So these ones I can't wear too often. Like this one's actually too tight for me. I can wear it for maybe an hour before it starts hurting behind my ears. Kind of like when you wear heels, you know? You're not supposed to wear them all day. These two, however, they've been like stretched out, especially this one. I worked long and hard to stretch out this baby. And then I actually decorated it myself with a handy dandy hot glue gun and some fake flowers. Yeah, you can do that. So yeah, you've got those kind. You've got the fabric kind of various widths that you just pop around your head. Or you can make your own of these as well. You just need to get some of this like elastic, which you can usually find in the sewing section. While you're there, you can go ahead and pick up some felt to make them nice and clean. This one is actually, this bit here, it's a ribbon. You can find it on a roll. So there's that, and of course your fake floral flowers. Okay, so that's that. Let's talk hair products. All right, you're going to want to get a little bit of texture going in your hair so it won't be so floppy or anything. So things that help with that, if you're not wanting to blow dry your hair and put in like a texturizing cream, the Adorn texturizing cream is very good for this. But if you don't want to do that, then you can let your hair air dry, and you can use something like a dry shampoo or the Undone by Amika. Any dry shampoo works. This Undone product, I've never seen anything quite like it in any other brand. I've only found it in Amika, and I actually do use this a lot at home to get some texture in my styles, because my hair can be really soft and slick sometimes, which is surprising because I damage it so much. You'd think it would be a little bit of a rougher texture, but it's not. But yeah, we have the Amika, let's see, I know for sure we have the Amika one. I'm pretty sure we have the KMS one and the Goldwell one, maybe? No. All right, for sure, the Amika and the KMS Makeover Spray. Both are dry shampoos. If you are interested in purchasing hair products, go ahead and like message the salon and we can help get you in the right direction to purchase that stuff. Our Adorn New York brand is on sale online. Well, it's not on sale. You can purchase it online in our Shopify store. Those are the only products that we have in that Shopify store. And for the month of April, 20% of all of our Adorn New York sales, specifically for that brand, are going to be donated to local first responders. So yay, giving back to the community because the community has been very nice to us. Another option is a dry wax. I like the KMS one, but the Goldwell one is good too. This is just the stuff that I happen to have on hand. So first up, what are you going to want to do? Let's get that texture going into your hair. So I'm going to use the Volume and Texture Spray, and you're just going to get your spray going, and that's going to kind of mattify it. It's not soft and silky anymore. I'm not wanting to really run my fingers through my hair anymore right now, but it's a lot more manageable. Breathed it in. Shaking the table again. All right, and the dry wax is good too. I'm just going to put a little bit of extra of this on my bangs because, as you can see, they're there. They're there. They're in my eyes. They're actually annoying me. This is driving me crazy. I want nothing more than to push it off of my face. I, however, am growing out my hair, all of my hair. So cutting it is definitely not an option for me. So we are just going to pop in some dry shampoo. It's going to give it a little bit of shine, a little bit more manageability, a little bit more texture. All right, step one. If you've watched the braids and twists video, there's a couple different options for you to do braids and twists. So the 2-strand braid is very handy. You're just going to section it out. Going to take your hair, split it into 2, and then you're just going to start to twist it around. Grab your next section, twist it around, grab your next section, and you're adding it into only one side, only the front side, and you're twisting it almost like a French braid. You're wrapping it around. And all right, that's good. I'm just going to go ahead and do a couple more wraps on this. So there we have it. Now what I like to do is I will kind of like push it up a little bit so I have a little bit of volume going. Now the quickest way to get that all settled is to use your claw clip, because then it's there, and then you can go ahead if you wanted to like poof up your twist a little bit, you know, as much as your bangs are going to allow you. So there's that. You can also use your bobby pins. Just going to open it up, put it on either side of that twist, and push it up into that twist, and that's going to adhere it down too. Just like so. So 2-strand braid, very easy. You can adapt it to however your bangs are. There is also the twist, which I think is the quickest. So if I'm like in the middle of doing something and my bangs are just in my face and driving me crazy, you just do twists. So almost like that French braid again, but you're putting it all into one, and you're giving it a twist. Twisting it, twisting it. And you just keep gathering up the hair. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And just like with your 2-strand braid, you can push it up a little bit and get more of that poof so it's not so flat to your head if you so choose. Again, you would, you know, secure it the same way with either the claw clip or your bobby pin. Let's see, what else? If you have your fancy dancy little bobby pins, then you can just take those, put your bangs back, and slide your bobby pin right in. And there you go. Bangs are out of your face. And I don't know, I've got a little sparkly bow in my hair. I'm feeling very, very blingy and special. All right, what next? What next? All right, say you don't want it off to the side, you just want it back out of your face. So let's push our hair back. We're just going to take this section here. All right, and depending on your bangs, you can just like kind of gather it into a ponytail. Make sure I'm getting all the bangs. Using, you know, my camera viewfinder as my mirror, which is not always the easiest thing. So you've got that. Take and twist it, right? And then you can put it kind of flat against your scalp, push it forward, and you can get that little poof. And then you can kind of lightly get it as poofy as you want it to. Use your claw clip if you want. Again, claw clips are easy, right? Or you can take your bobby pin, and again, since you've got it twisted, you've got that section to go on either side, and then you can push it up into it. Watch these ends because they can get a little funky on you, so just make sure you've got it twisted where you need it to be, and that gets them out of the way. They yank out strands of hair. Let's see, what else? I think those are the big ones for like the bobby pins and the hair things. Quick and easy. Let's go into your headbands, and this is going to work, you know, you got it your normal way. You just pop it in, and ta-da, it's back away. Nice headband going. There's also the full one that you can pop into your hair, and again, you can do it where you just got it back, your hair is out of your face, ta-da. If you want, get this all funky. If you're really, really bored, you got some time on your hand, go ahead, curl your hair and then pop this on. It's going to be gorgeous. All right, other options. What if you don't like your hair like straight back from your face? You want a little bit of volume. Here's what we're going to do with our headbands. We're going to section out our bang area. Hey, look at my roots. Holy free holies. I need to get in to see my stylist. But hey, I'm showing my roots in support of my stylist. So, all right, I've got my headband on. My bangs are out, but this is kind of pointless, right? Well, no, because then you can take this section, gather up your bangs, and you're just going to wrap it around your headband. However many times you need to. All right, and then you can kind of poof up this section. Get everything going how you want it to. And there we go. You've got a headband. It's being held tight. I don't know that I'm going to go do any like mosh pitting and head banging. Partially because mosh pits, you got to be a lot closer than that 6 foot social distancing, but it holds it back. This is also a technique that you can do if you've got longer hair. So I'm going to attempt to show it, even though I do not have longer hair. All right, get your hair parted however it is that you want it to be. You're going to take your big headband, you're going to put it right over your head like so. And imagine your long flowing locks are longer. You're just going to take your sections and you're going to start twisting them around that headband. And you're going to keep going. So I'm actually going to take smaller sections here. Just going to wrap it around. So see there, it's wrapped around. I'm going to take the next section, wrap it around. You just keep doing that until you get all the way around. You can go all the way around and just get it like tucked in and wrapped around that headband. And of course, on longer hair, it's going to look a lot better, but it's going to give you this really nice, like put together look. And it's also a way to heatlessly curl your hair. And that way your hair is definitely all secure in there, because I just like pulled out a hunk of hair pulling that out of my hair. All right, so there's also like if you get enough texture stuff in your hair, it's just gonna stay back. Yeah, hairspray's a good option too. Just spray those babies back. Now, let's say these options are not working for you. You can't do them. Your bangs need to be cut. Here's what you're going to do. All right, you are going to very carefully section out your bangs. And this is only if you already have bangs. If you do not already have bangs, do not cut yourself new bangs. It's not going to be okay. I don't care what the bottle of wine is telling you. Put the scissors down, right? Do not cut yourself new bangs. It's not a good idea. But if you already have pre-existing bangs, you know exactly where your bangs are because you can pull them out and they're not going to be the same length as the rest of your hair. So you're going to go ahead and section out that section. You are going to get your hair a little bit wet. All right, I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to actually cut my bangs. I'm just going to kind of show you. See, look at that. Sectioning is not okay here. And I'm a trained professional. So secure back this hair. This is where a headband's going to come in handy. There you go. You can secure that hair back. It's out of the way. So yeah, get this a little bit wet and you're going to take and very carefully kind of like gather this all like into the center here. All right. I also want you to keep in mind when you are choosing your length, your hair does not normally stick this close to your face. It bounces up. All right. It goes away from your face. You've got maybe a cowlick or something in the front. So go significantly longer than you think you need. Hair on average only grows maybe 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch a month. That is all you should be trimming off. You can always trim off more. You cannot, make it grow faster if you go too far. And then you're going to end up with like little baby bangs, and that's not necessarily going to be a good thing. So section it out. Again, get it as much to the center. Don't use my parting because see, that's not okay. But you're going to go ahead, do that. And then you're going to take scissors. If you happen to have hair cutting scissors, those are going to work the best. If you've got those little like manicure cuticle scissors, the little like embroidery sewing scissors, those are going to be okay too because they're smaller. There's only so much damage that you can do. Kitchen shears, any of your big scissors, they're not going to be ideal. You might want to just wait for us. But yeah, you're looking for scissors like The smaller, the better. And then you're just going to take, again, I'm not really suggesting you do this, but if you're going to do it anyway, let me help you to have a little bit of success. It's still probably not going to be ideal. Just so we know. All right, so you've got your hair and you're just going to snip off and you're going to go in like this. Try not to poke yourself with your scissors. You go like this, you're going to end up with that straight, blunt line, and if things go wrong, they're going to really show. But if you go in and almost do like a point action on it, so it's a little jagged and not straight across, it's going to hide and camouflage things a lot more. All right, and then again, only take off a little bit at a time. And keep in mind, when your hair is dry, it is going to bounce up a lot. All right, I am a seasoned professional. I cut a lot of bangs. Whenever I cut my own bangs, I still always cut too much. And they bounce up a lot more than I was anticipating. And then I have to wait for them to grow out. And that's not always fun. So, I'm not advising you to do this, but if you are, here's some tips. Some other tips that you can do is to actually take little sections, twist them, and again, nip off just the ends. All right, and you're going to do little sections in each one. That's more of an advanced technique. All right, that's just going to, again, ensure that you're not cutting that straight across blunt line that's going to show everything. Do this at your own peril. Again, I am not advising that you cut your own bangs. These are just some tips that may help you have a better result. All right, another tip, once you get done, is to comb your bangs straight up, like so. Look at that. Do you see those ends? I need a haircut too. All right, and you're going to kind of do the same thing. You know, kind of point cut into these babies. That's going to help it so that it's not this big bulk spot down at the end. You're going to have some like little light layering in through your bangs. Again, I cannot express this enough. I am not advising you to cut your own bangs, but this might help you have a better outcome. It would be best if you used your bobby pins, your headbands, whatever, instead of trying to do this yourself. If you do, it is your own choice. That's all I'm going to say. I think I've given you as much advice on cutting your own bangs as I can, because again, I don't necessarily advise you that you do that, but if you have to. All right, so that is that. If you have any questions, if there's some troubleshooting that you need help with, if you're going to need to set up a appointment once we're all open to fix you cutting your own bangs, then go ahead and reach out to us. We're still not sure when we're going to be open, but hopefully it's sooner rather than later. As of right now, it looks like we are going to be closed until at least April 31st. That's how it is so far, but we'll see. The situation's changing so much every day. Okay, so I hope that this helped you out. I hope that the tips towards the beginning of this video are going to help you to not cut your own bangs. And I hope if you do, maybe you have a little bit more success with the tips that I gave you for that. Though, again, I cannot say this enough. Do not cut your own bangs. Use the other tips. Use your bobby pins and your claw clips and your headbands. Okay, I think I've covered that enough. All right, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay as sane as possible. Bye.